with Francis.
Yeah, only Xavier though, right?
No, and Liam.
Liam did as well.
Yes.
I mean, I did not
Idiots.
ask any of the angels to do it. That wasn't the thing that I asked.
Oh. You can take it if it's important. You can take it if it's important.
It's Mickey. Who the fuck cares?
Oh my god. Truest statement you've ever said in your life.
Well, I said a lot of true things.
I know, but like, ugh, that was just the fuck that guy. Yeah, how did that evolve into you getting letted out?
So what did they tell you then? They just told you I got blooded out. That was it. Surely you know more than that.
I mean,
I feel like you're not letting on everything you know.
No, I'm gonna be honest. So he said that Sparky did it, and that's.
So SK's not come spoken to you. None of Manda's spoken to you.
I was.
You saw better. They didn't say anything.
Nope. Actually, I went to the block to go get a boost or something, and Denzel came up to me and he's like, "Where do we have beef?" And I was like, "Beef? Like, what are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, like you never call anymore." I was like, "Bro, oh my god, that is like the one thing every person in the Mandem has always said to me. You never call anymore." When the last time this guy spoke to me was, "Can I get a job at Pornhub?" And that's the last time I ever spoke to him for like a million years.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Listen, it's
okay. Well, I'm gonna give you the lowdown. Maybe you'll get a lowdown from their side at some point, but I'm gonna give you.
No, actually, I tried to dig. They did not tell me shit. Which.
Oh, okay. I wonder why they're holding their cards close to their chest.
I wonder why. Everyone.
I've not said this at all recently, so I just have to prepare the script. Here it is, right? So, hang on, what was it? Yeah. Let's get that bit out because you need it. Right, anyway, yeah, so a couple of days ago, last week, let's say. Actually, no, yeah, it was like 5 days ago. I called a meeting with Mandem. Actually, not long after the meeting that me and you had, actually.
Really?
Actually, no. It was after. No, it was after. Before. Sorry, it was before the meeting. I'll give you the full story now. I called a Mandem meeting because after months of just trying to deal with these lot.
Haven't been here in a couple months. What have I missed?
As you know full well. I'd had enough of being a leader, basically, of that gang anyway. Because they don't really progress. They all talk, they'll no action. They sit in circles and just like say they're going to improve and don't improve. And all this just waffle, basically. And I felt that whenever I was away, I'd come back and there'd be a war going on and it's on me to come fix it. They were like, "Oh, Tommy's away, Tommy will fix it." So I just said, you know what? For this gang to actually progress, it needs me to step down. Because everyone relies on me too much, both for money, both for my decisions and anything that I do. They kind of rely on me too much. They kind of sit in limbo, waiting for me to come back to make a decision. So like nothing happens. Obviously, Batar was 2IC for a bit, and when I come back, Batar had fucked up a whole lot of shit and a lot of relationships that I had built. He had fucked them up. I guess you guys being one of them, very clearly. So I said, look. Called everyone to meeting and
I feel like that's like his job though, to be the leader.
For you guys to progress, I think they need to be the big switch up. Something's got to change. So I said that I want to step down, and not only step down, but I actually want to walk away as well. I want to leave and just be at a distance from the gang so that they can't look over my shoulder, because if they appoint a new leader, that leader will always have to look over their shoulder at me and hoping that I validate what they're saying, because I was once the leader, and I feel like that dynamic will never change no matter what. It's because I built it from the ground up. I don't think you can have someone who's a leader step down to be someone who's just a standard gang member, and new leader come in and actually like be able to be a leader over that person.
That's not true. No one woke up, so
I tried to step away.
Just kidding.
And they basically refused and begged me to stay. It was a pretty impossible task. I tried to get my points across and say I'm doing it for the best of the gang and what I think is right. I'll still be family, but I just don't want to be the gang, you know? Like I'll be there from a distance of a helping hand when needs to be, but not all the time. So I want them to progress. I want them to actually move on, have like a fresh new vibe, and a whole new visor to go for it. So eventually I just caved and said, "Fuck it, I'll stay," because SK said he was gonna be, they voted SK to be leader, and SK said, "Trust me, I'll see action."
SK?
Just give me time. So he wanted to prove himself to me, basically, prove there'd be action, not just talk.
Low-key,
But
Matt.
by the next day, I kind of
Matt,
I'd already made my mind up, you know. I just kind of got forced into saying I'll stay because I felt bad because all of them were like begging me to stay.
Literally Mickey's last resort.
After also chatting to Liam as well, Liam found out how much money had gone from Gold Rush to Patara and stuff. And after digging through some records of Gold Rush accounts, I found that a whole lot of money has been taken that I didn't know about to fund like every war that existed, like fund a lot of things that they were doing. So I called Patara to meet him, called him out on it, and he explained to me what everything was being spent on and why it was being spent on. And I told him I didn't know about it and everything like that. I called SK down and gave SK a bit of a couple of tests, really. I kind of called out the gang, gave some harsh truths, more harsh than the original meeting. I said how I thought certain members were like just deadwood in the gang. You know, they weren't doing anything. They weren't contributing anything to the gang, and they weren't not only just like not contributing, just their mindset wasn't right. They're almost holding people back because they're just lazy and complacent, realistically. And I gave some good examples of who those people were and who wasn't right for the gang, because they said that, you know, I was trying to put my chain down or something when I left the day before. They said that putting your chain down turned you back on the family. But when I did so, or said I was going to do so, other members said they was going to do the same thing as me. So I said, those people that obviously don't care about the gang, they care about me. So I called out those people and I said to SK, can you name them though? Because obviously if you're going to be leader, I want you to be able to be honest and like be able to see these things. Because if you're going to be leader and not say to me these things, then clearly nothing's going to change. You're just going to be waffle again and talk. And he couldn't. So I said, okay, well, you failed your test.
True. You as a leader, you have to be the bad guy.
They was leaving, and I said, you can take this with you as well. So I just dropped my chain on the floor. And I walked off as he went to pick it up. And suddenly, SK shoots me. Back of the neck.
Nothing, just shoots
no
you back
words,
in the
nothing.
neck?
Just shot me back in the neck and left me to die. It's not only that, you know, I'm at the hospital. Luckily, I came prepared. Expected these kind of things. So I'm at the hospital. Go to the ATM after being treated. Turns out every business I own's been rinsed down to $0. Patara's robbed every single penny from all the accounts. That's Gold Rush, UK Oil, all of them. So
we can't buy
I removed access to all my companies from all the Mandem boys. Had to cut off access, make sure that my money was safe, my funds were safe. They kind of proved me right that I said that they like use my money, and it's what makes them complacent. I'm part of the problem, right? Because I have all this money, they just use it for the gang, and I have to work for money, so it's so easy to just do anything. You can go around the city with no like consequences because you know you've got money to back it. Even if you only got 10k in your account, you know you've got millions behind you.
Wow.
But yesterday, I took a little trip to UK Oil and some other storage places. Turns out Patara's taken all the gold. So,
oh my.
Patara's taken all the cash I had in companies, and also taken the gold that we were sitting on that we discussed recently.
He took all of it?
I mean, there's nuggets left, but like we were sitting on lots of dust, like lots.
Wow.
Like tens of millions of dust.
What the fuck?
And now they're so basically I've been shot, I've been robbed, and they proved my point. They literally proved my point because now they've used me even more. Now they haven't got me. They thought, you know what? One thing we need to do before he does go is rob him, so we have the money.
This like is actually like the nightmare stories that people give to other people when they say don't get in business with family because they'll. Oh my god.
So they're trying to paint me as being the villain because I tried to step down, even though the Mandem as a gang has never been like a blood in, blood out gang. It's not how I operate. If someone wants to leave the Mandem, they can when and where they want to do so. People haven't been shot for leaving. I mean, like I use the example, but we had a gang member who was dating a cop and snitched to a cop. I didn't even shoot them.
Really?
I get blooded out apparently because it's SK's new leadership. He has to prove his point as a leader. He has to prove that he can be a leader, I guess.
Well,
I guess they got to prove, and I guess they got to prove they can change. I guess that's why he's done it, right? At least he thinks that's the right thing to do. But he's like they're saying I've turned my back on them, but I would say, well, they've just fucked me over even more than anything.
To be honest,
so when I say don't trust the Mandem, that's what I mean. Yeah. You know, when I messaged you before anything happens, before they reach out to you, I was like, don't trust them. Because I mean, they've told some stories to people and other people in the city, and they told Flippy about it, but they give very minor details. They just give details of I got blooded out, basically. That's all they say.
I gotta get new.
They just say that I'm no longer a Mandem leader, and SK is. I'm not in the Mandem anymore. Wow. They don't really give details. So I even had like Suarez and stuff calling me saying like, what happened here? Like trying to investigate it, thinking that I've got overthrown. Yeah.
So they were talking to cops too?
Don't know.
Oy, oy, oy. No way they did you dirty like that.
They did me dirty like that. So this is why I have this lovely wig on and I've grown my beard out a little bit.
Do you think they're gonna come after you still?
No, it's not them coming after me. It's the opposite.
Oh.
You think I'm gonna get shot by people who claim that I taught them everything they know in the city and would do like nothing to turn it back on me, and people who say they're loyal to me but then rob me for 40 million or something more? You think that I'm just gonna sit there and let it happen?
Fuck no.
So
I would expect. I think you would show them who the fuck Tommy T, leader of the Mandem, really fucking is and who you can fucking be. That's what I fucking think would happen.
So I gave them a little opening, right? I said to Patar, look, I expect to see all that money back in my accounts ASAP. This is before I knew about the gold as well, by the way, because the gold was only yesterday. I said, I expect to see all the money back in my accounts ASAP, or I'll make your lives living hell. Bro did not care one bit. Just replied with a meme. So I said, okay, so clearly you don't care about your family. So that's why Xavier, Liam, etc. bombed up the Mandem block. I mean, I had to convince Franny, so Franny doesn't know the real story. Franny thinks that Mandem working with aliens or something.
Interesting.
That was the only way I could get into Franny's head, you know? So I convinced Franny that they was like, Mandem were conspiring with aliens or some shit.
You know what's
and
so
like,
funny too?
Aliens.
I truly don't, like, I don't know what, like, they want. Because I throw shade at Ved today and I say, fuck your business, fuck it. It's shit, right? Like, you start your business once every 6 months.
Dead services, right?
Yeah, I said you start your business every 6 months. You know, I guess we're both day one companies too. I get James Malden calling me, asking for repair. He said, I'm gonna go through you, not Ved. Hello?
They're just pretty fucking with Ved though. That's kind of how they do.
Yeah, but still, are you not gonna back your own, like, gang, I guess?
They will, but they'll just joke around, you know?
Yeah. Just saying, jokes
so then from finding
like,
out from different people in the city, I'm hearing that, I mean, other gangs as well. I know from the Saints that one of the Saints' issues with the Mandem was that the Mandem were flexing my money to them, you know?
Yeah, they did that. They did that to us too.
Yeah, and they done it to other gangs in the city as well. And the money that it was my money, and that money was paying for every gang war without me even knowing. Paying for every gun they used, paying for everything. Any materials ever got for anything would be that. All from me.
Damn.
And I get paid back by, oh yeah, you know, it was great having you as leader, and I respect the fact that you want to stand down. I respect the fact that you built this whole fucking thing. We're going to shoot you and we're going to rob you in the process.
I mean, you didn't even get that. You didn't get that conversation.
No, I mean, I've called them and talked to some of them. I've tried to, like, you know, just talk to some of them to get my side of the story over to them. And they don't really say much. They kind of just say, yeah, I agree with what you, I don't really agree with how you get shot, but, you know, they don't know what to do, I don't think. I think they're kind of confused themselves.
I mean, are they confused? I think, listen, it's like I always say, if someone says maybe, or if they don't say yes completely, they're playing you. Like, the answer is no, right? If they're like, I just don't know, they know. They're just acting like they don't know.
I think that they've stood in a circle together and they've said, Tommy's smarter than all of us, so we need to stick together as a group. We need to make sure that our stories align. very evident the fact that they all kind of say the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm. You do have T100. I've heard it.
It's 1,000.
Sorry, 1,000. Didn't mean to disrespect you like that.
Yeah, that actually was quite hurtful.
My apologies.
T100.
Fuck. Sorry.
Fucking 100. Are you mad?
9,000. Ah, shit. So what's your plan now? Like the bombing, and then what now?
That was just my first play, you know.
Yeah.
So now I'm just seeing how things play out. There are many avenues, many ways I can spin it.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, I'm not going to divulge any of that information to anyone.
That's fair.
Yet.
Oh.
Let's see how this goes. You know, I feel like a lot of them forget that. I mean, this is me being as big-headed as I can be. That Mandem is Tommy T, really, or Tommy T is the Mandem. A lot of connections the Mandem had or did have
Such a bad mentality.
me and work that I put in early during the start of the Mandem. So as much as they've come through and they've got their connections now, my connections are stronger. And I've not fucked over people.
Yeah, I feel like they have those connections because of like how they flex your money. They kind of flex your name, so people are like, oh yeah, I know Tommy. He's, you know, he's good people. I mean, that's what was holding our friendship with the Mandem, I think, for a long time, was like, well, like, I'll be 100% real. I've had people like be like, fuck Patar, like, can we just like go fucking shoot them for what they did to you, blah blah blah. And I literally have said word for word, I can't do that. I have respect for Tommy. I wouldn't do that to his gang. The ways I've been holding back a lot of the shit I wanted to do because I was like, nah, it's Tommy's gang. Like, he might not be around, but like, I got respect for him, you know? And I've gotten the, well, he's not around. Like, fuck it. Like, who cares? It's not even like his gang, really. Like, nope, that's Tommy's gang. Nope. I've talked to Patar. I've had Winston in front of me say, yeah, well, I'm going to get away with everything I fucking did. And I said, yeah, you might. Well, you know, you're in Tommy's gang. You might get away with it. Cause like, you know, I haven't had the chance to fucking talk to him, but yeah, you know, you might. And I've held back fucking shooting this guy, Patar, to unreal. It's only because of our friendship. Unleash. Well, yeah, but it's not.
It's not there anymore.
I know it's not there anymore, but holy fuck. I was gonna tell him about robbing the gold rush thing, but
yeah, I feel like there's a lot of gangs and people that have been fucked around by the Mandems in times when I've not been around.
Should have shot Winston when I fucking chance.
Their connections that I have that I personally haven't ever fucked over.
Yeah. This is spicy.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
This is crazy.
If they think I'm just gonna let them go on and take the thing that I created and treat it like that, then they got no chance.
I'll be honest. I kind of like, I don't really know. Like, I can't really be surprised that they turned out the way that they were. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they hadn't, like, they're like children without parents, and like they have no guidance to help them, like, to know what they're doing. And like, I told my gang that like I felt so bad for them because it was like watching like kids play with like knives. Like, it's just like, I can see that they're like fucking every like when they fucked over their relationship with the angels, like I just like felt bad for them because like they don't even realize what they're doing because their egos were so high that they felt like they were like these macho tough guys, and I'm like, bro, what are you guys doing? And I don't know, but it's very like they forget where they came from type of deal. The people that help you along the way, you're not supposed to be like, well, fuck y'all bitches, like I don't need you anymore, like fuck you. It's like, don't bite the hand that feeds. I think they just fucking chomped on your hand, I won't lie.
I mean, yeah, I'd had enough. I didn't want to be a part of it no more, really. And I don't know if it was a mixture of me being the issue, mixture of Patar being the issue. Patar enables people around him just to use him. I mean, Patar's showing his true colors this week. I don't know what the fuck. I think Patar must be like, he must have lost his mental. Check him into Parsons or something, because he says one thing and the next second takes something else. He says like, he doesn't never care about the money, only cares about me. I'm like, but I got shot and you've taken the money, so you've done the opposite to what you're saying.
I think Patar's value is what he provides to other people, if I'm honest. Kind of fucked up to
Yeah,
say.
he gets used by everyone. He's
but that makes him
literally
feel like
so
he's
easy to
useful, I
manipulate,
guess.
and he's so easy to use.
Yeah. True.
Which I told him to his face. I said, "That's your issue." If I didn't tell him that, I'm not a true leader. I'm not a true friend.
I agree.
They didn't want that. That's the thing. I guess that offended them so much that they had to shoot me.
Leaders have to be the bad guys. You know, you know what's funny? You remember those leader conversations we used to have? You know, Patar called me one day and he told me to meet him at the horse racing track behind the casino. And he vented to me about how, you know, there's people in his gang that won't listen to him. And, you know, he has people like Matt go to Hydra and shit talk the Mandem and vent to the Mandem vent to Hydra about how people are fucking up and people don't do this.
That's what Dean did with CG back in the day.
Yeah. And he was like, Claire, I don't know what to do. Like, I need help. Like, what do I do with that? And I had to give him leader advice. And I was getting
What did you say to him?
I think I said, if people are going around talking to other gangs about your gang, maybe there's something wrong with your gang. And maybe you should do self-reflecting. Like, whether or not Matt did that, and that's not right to do. Regardless, I think it's a moment of like, okay, something's not right. And instead of getting mad at other people for venting about the problems that they have within the gang, consider looking within the gang and finding the problem and solving it so that they don't have to do that anymore. Instead of getting mad over someone's shit talking, quote unquote, because it was true. Like what Matt was saying was like, you know,
yeah, but I mean it's not loyal to your gang or family, is it? If you go around shit talking your own gang, someone else's, to another gang especially.
Yeah, what he did was wrong. And he shouldn't have done it, but I think instead of looking at it as like disrespect and you know, yelling at them and making it worse, look within and see like what he's saying and then fix that problem. Be like, hey, if you ever have a problem, just talk to me and then we can solve that. But if you make yourself unapproachable as a leader, no one's gonna respect you and no one's gonna feel inclined to talk to you about it. So, I don't know.
Yeah, so it's a dicey situation that I've got myself involved in here now because I'm ready to start playing chess, I think.
Yeah. Well, good thing you're a professional.
I already started playing.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
that gang's
pro
going to
moves?
implode.
I mean, I think it's already a ticking time bomb. So I think it should be a good chess match.
I know I'm winning because SK is trying to text me saying, let's talk. I know I've already got in their heads.
Do you think you would talk to
I
them?
done some spying on them, basically. I may have intercepted a race that some of them were involved in earlier as well and waited at the finish line. Caught some of them off guard so they could hear my side of the story.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if I talk to SK. I don't know if I can face the guy who shot me, to be honest. And I feel like I end up wanting to shoot him.
Yeah.
I let that guy sleep on my sofa for months.
I'll be real. I haven't talked to SK in a long time. And for him being leader is kind of strange, if I'm being honest.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't really see him as a leader. I've never seen him in that position, I guess, to be a leader.
I think the issue I face is I didn't see anyone else in the gang who could be a leader.
That's understandable. But like, I feel
I
like
stripped Patar of 2IC. I took it away from him and asked everyone to step up. And people tried to step up. I don't think the leader role was there. I mean, SK's already fucked up by shooting me. I think he's already messed up. Like that everything they've done so far, they've made 2 wrong calls instantly.
I feel like you can't make a leader.
They've shot me and robbed me. Like, what are they expecting to happen from that? The dumbest play possible.
Yeah, I think that was like
they have nothing they can stand on right now. Like they've literally made me be in the right, no matter what.
Yeah.
No one can listen to my story and go, "Oh yeah, I feel like you're in the wrong, mate. Sorry."
Yeah, I'll be honest, I think if you put SK in a position of leadership, what's the difference between putting Batar in a position of leadership? If someone's not meant to be a leader, everyone's gonna know. You cannot make a leader. A leader is a leader, no matter what. When I was in the Angels, we had no leader. It was like the three of us who made decisions. And I had someone come up to me like, you guys need a leader. You can't not have a leader. It's impossible. And I was like, okay. And we all went in a circle and we were like, who should be the leader? And they were like, Claire, you have to be the leader. Like, you're the one with connections. People like you. Like, you are the leader. And I literally was like, I don't want to be the leader. I don't want the responsibility. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to be the leader. And they're like, there's no one else but you.
Yeah, I think leaders naturally happens though.
That's
you know what I mean. Like even the start of Mandem, it was the same thing. There wasn't really.
Yeah. Well,
leader,
you were the natural leader of the Mandem. There was
and then
no
we
voted
it, and everyone voted for me. So it's like.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it was. If you look at a group, you already know who the leader is. Like you don't even have to like guess. Like the leader is just there, and everybody knows it.
I guess we'll see now because there'll be a whole new Mandem, or Dem Man. We're gonna call him from now on.
I don't think there's ever gonna be a Mandem ever, if I'm real. If anyone in the city thinks of the Mandem, they think of you and then the Mandem. There's no way that they'll ever be able to like become nothing but your shadow. And I think that's gonna make a lot of them want to leave.
It's a hard shadow to get out of, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, not to flex your ego or anything, but
It
they're
is true,
forever
though.
gonna be behind your shadow, and I think a lot of them won't be able to get over the fact of that. I mean, you're on the fucking mural. Right, front and center.
I've been on every single mural as well.
Yeah, well.
I also own the block they live in.
Yeah, well, maybe it's eviction season. Maybe it's time to collect.
You could also just destroy it.
Yeah, but I think them being homeless, you know.
I don't think it hits the same though, them being homeless. I feel like
You'd be surprised. They hold that block very close to their chest. That's very important to them. I mean, that's the one thing that you want, right? To take something that's important to them, I think, you know.
Gotta play it smart though.
True.
He's calling me again. What's this guy?
I don't know.
Then the last time you spoke to Mickey? Other than yesterday, you spoke to me yesterday.
He put a hit out on me.
Huh?
He put a hit out on me for like $4 million or something with me and Abby. Okay, it's past. It's past.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It was 6 months ago.
I've lost a lot of money, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, the whole discussion we had about Gold Rush. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think I have to tell you this. Don't change that gold from theirs. Just don't do anything with that gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk
Don't buy it off them. Don't do anything.
Oh, that was already the plan. I didn't want to buy. Can I tell you a secret that nobody in the city really knows except my gang?
I mean, that's on you to tell me.
I will tell you because I trust you. But if you go on LSPN, if you go to the gold prices are going down, that's my gold jet. Those are all my gold bars on there. And I fabricated a story so that I didn't have to buy any fucking Mandem gold bars ever again.
You lied.
I lied. Of course I lied. But now the whole city gets to feel that pain, that burden. Because we have that power, right? And they didn't understand that. When you shoot a gang leader, you shoot the Angels gang leader that you do business with, there's going to be consequences. I might not go shoot you all down, win a war, have an ego for a second, but I won the long war for sure.
Yeah, different kind of warfare. It's my favorite kind of warfare.
Exactly. Those are the warfares that I like to play.
I prefer a long-term warfare, not a street warfare.
And you want to know another secret? I get the same amount of money for gold bars, but everyone else knows that gold bar prices went down, but not for me. I just get a little extra money in my bank
very
account.
Devious.
Yes.
Well,
And every other pawn shop in the city works under us, and they all sell their gold bars to us, so I still make more money.
So somehow you've lied to the whole city, and I now respect you more. I don't understand.
Yep. I'm playing chess. We're both chess players, I think. So did I get away with, did Winston get away with shooting me? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm going to talk to the other pawn shops and tell them not to buy. Well, I don't know how I would go about that, but They all sell on me anyways. I'll figure that out. But to be honest with you, we talked about the Pawn Hub stuff, and we want to work with you, and everyone was about it. So if you are really not with the Mandem, then I would love to help you get your omu rice recipe if you're interested.
You can run from my pockets. There's no chain anymore.
Well, I know, but you know. If you do have some gold bars left and you get that business running, if you want to sell that, I can you know.
Yeah, let me just circle
You have
this
a
back,
meeting
though.
with my guy.
Let me just circle this back. So Winston has shot you there.
Yeah.
You fabricate a story. Which meant
It gets worse than that, though.
Hang on.
Winston
no,
shot.
it gets worse for me.
No. Winston shot me.
Because I've lost the money now because...
Winston shot me, said I would get away with it, and then I did all that stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but then I lost money. It hurt me, not Winston. So the war you took out was on me.
Yes, but it was basically Patar. If you think
It was-
about it,
it was
all
a
that
smart
money
play,
was
though. It was
all
a
that
smart
money was
play.
going to Patar anyways, so it was
Yeah, it was a
technically
smart
Patar.
play.
Yeah. But yeah, I did do that. That was all a lie. I made that all up. And I acted like a fake reporter so that Ursula would write the article. And I based it on Sanguine Island so people would have interest in it. And I made it all up. But they don't know that.
Was that like all your idea as well?
Yeah. With the help of my gang, of course. But, you know.
Who in the gang would have helped you out, do you think?
What do you mean? Everybody. You crazy? They wanted to
Not
go
like,
shoot
it's
up
like one person you'd want to highlight right now. That you think
Liam,
would do-
for sure.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I thought so. Don't know why, I
Yeah.
just thought so.
Okay. It was me. It was my idea. But Liam helped with logistical parts because he's the logistical guy. Is Zach in his chat? Fucking bitch. Let me have a shining
My
moment.
client will take that.
Yeah.
Anyway. So. I don't know if
Weird.
it's your time.
Weird.
But yeah, that is the
Bitches are
story.
weird.
I don't know what
Zach is so cringe.
goes from here, really.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, what's on your board? Like, what's on the chessboard?
See how it unfolds, really.
Interesting. Well, if you needed my help, I got your back.
Appreciate it.
Don't lose
He's
that
outfit.
frog.
I won't lose that frog. That's my only friend right now.
That's not true. I'm your friend.
Yeah, but you got a gang, so you got things to attend to.
That is true. Well, if you need a gang to kick it with, you know, I can make you an honorary angel.
Was I already one of those? Did I lose my wings?
You were, but it's like, you know, it's out there if you need it.
What happened to Rami? Where'd he go?
Ramee, I hate that guy.
Where he went, no?
I shot him until he didn't wake up anymore.
Oh, I wish you didn't, because it'd been a great time for Rami to be around.
Why is that?
So Rami would have really liked this, you know?
I think he would have. Yeah, I think he would have.
Like Rami
been
and Kay would have really, really enjoyed this.
They would have. He would have been like, yeah, Tommy, let's go fucking
Be like,
kill
fuck,
him.
you heavy, man. Fuck, you heavy, man.
No, because that's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what he would have
I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, and he would have went to go shoot them up probably, for sure.
Yeah, that's my guy right there.
I don't say that. He's a loser, and so is Mr. K.
That boy's my guy.
And I clapped until he didn't wake up. Both of them, actually, fucking bunch of fucking idiots. Hate those guys.
I heard it wasn't you.
What? I heard it was me.
I heard it was Carmine.
Nah, I heard I took their sprays and they got really upset about it. And they were like, we're losing to the fucking Angels. Like, ugh, this fucking, we gotta leave. And then they left.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Who owns the copy now? That prune gang.
I don't, well, I think Pigeon is the only one left still standing.
I might hold down the cubby. It's my new spot.
Yeah, I think you should.
That's the
What are you gonna
Tommy
call
T
it?
block now. It's just, I don't
Fuck
know,
you,
is it?
Zach.
Fuck that, I don't know. This is my spot.
Fuck you, bitch. What's your...
I got sacked from Maldini, so fuck that. I'm gonna live somewhere else. Might live up north. No one lives up here.
Yeah, for a good reason.
It feels
Actually,
sunnier
the
up
hidden
here as
do.
well. I feel like it's more sunny up here. I don't know why.
It's
I hope
hot.
you get a
It's like
tan
the
up here.
desert. Yeah, you need one. Look a little sickly.
Huh?
What? I don't think you should live here. Okay.
I've been robbed for 40 million and shot and...
It could always be worse, just know that.
You're trying to diss me still.
It could always
Could
be
it be worse?
worse.
What could have happened, really?
You could have no one to help you, and you still have people who value you.
That is true.
So just know that it could be worse. And you want to know what?
Just know that I won't shoot you and steal 40 million from you.
Likewise.
So.
I don't want your money, if I'm honest.
Right, but you want to shoot me, though? Okay, great.
No. When have I ever shot you? Exactly. You can't.
You might have shot me, I don't know.
Nope. Never done it. Never done it. Just know. When you've hit rock bottom, you can't get lower.
I'm not rock bottom. I'm still up.
You can only climb up from the trenches and make your way back up. Just know that.